Aries, Leo, and Sag, welcome to my channel. I am Lady Day, and this is the Healing Butterfly. Thank you for stopping by to lend me your time, your energy, and your curiosity. This particular reading will be the clarity and guidance from your spirit guides. We're going to start with the overall energy, and then we'll get right into the questions. Please only take what resonates from any of the videos. This is not a Tetris game, so if it's not in alignment with your story, with your life story, don't try to apply the reading, okay? All right, without further ado, what is the overall energy for Aries, Leo, and Sag spirit? Aries, Leo, and Sag, overall energy. Ooh, wow. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Okay, bottom of the deck is conclusions are within reach. Okay, give me a second. Let me just check this energy. Look at the bigger picture. What do you need to release? It's time to take action and step out of your comfort zone. Take time to breathe. Expect powerful change. So I do feel like there's something in regards to maybe if you make a certain decision, how it's going to impact other people in your community and or family and or co-workers, friendships, things of that nature. So take the community, because that's what I'm getting. I'm getting community. So this is either a community at work, a community within friends, or a community within family, something, or it could be just loved ones close to your heart. There's clearly something that you need to release, that you truly need to understand that with the release of this thing, of this person, of this habit, of whatever it is in your life that you know is not serving you. So if it's someone that's very draining, something that's very draining, or maybe it's the way you react to certain things. It could be certain, I don't want to call it an addiction, but there could be certain things that you take part in that you know is not good for you. However, I truly believe it's something that you may have, let's say it's like a motorcycle club, but the club is like starting to get really, not good for you. I don't know what they could be doing, but anyways, I'm trying to give examples because spirit is like give examples, but it's kind of like you signed up for the motorcycle club and you know that this is like the frat, or this is the sorors or whatever, sorority club or something like that. But it's like, but now y'all have turned this into something that it wasn't before. Now we got, people are stealing from each other, or people are negative and cheating on each other's husbands and wives with each other, or whatever it could be. It doesn't have to be that drastic. It could just be that the people are just very negative. They're very depressed people, and you're in a high vibration. You see things from a higher light, but being around these people, they're very draining. Whatever it is, okay? I don't want to keep giving scenarios. But you know that it's time for you to take action. It's time for you to step out of your comfort zone, which is another reason why I feel like this is a community that you belong to, as far as like a club, or you signed on to something, or you signed documents to be a part of something, or you know what I mean? It's something about you and this club or this group or this community all kind of having a bond of some sort. And it's kind of like you don't want to have to no longer be around them. And with that, there may be a slight concern of someone's safety, of your own safety, even of your own emotions. Like, who am I going to go to feel vulnerable? Who am I going to go to feel supported, or to feel loved, or to have a good time, things of that nature. You could be feeling that way. Okay, so we're going to get some brand new deck that I just received. So we're going to try it out for this reading today. We're going to start with the questions in regards to what is the highest message of guidance and clarity, spiritual wisdom, intuitive thought and understanding, intuitive decisions I just heard as well. So make sure you're tapping into your intuition and meditating with your guides, with God, before you make certain decisions, okay? One more time and we'll get right into the questions. All right. Maybe someone has also threatened this community also. Maybe you and your community are into doing something, some type of business, or making some type of money, or you just have some type of reputation, and you're wondering whether or not they're going to be safe if you walk away, if you disconnect or something to that nature. But they are, whoever this is, whatever this is, they are safe. But I feel like there's a hesitancy. Someone just said that you keep putting more things on your list. Like, once you figured out that it's time to go, it's like, yeah, they'll be fine. It's cool. I need to move on with my life. And then it's like, but what if they want to make chicken stir fry and I'm the only one who really knows how to make it good, though? Like, I can't leave because what if they want that one day? And it's like, really? You're saying whether or not they might want that one dish that one time that you had that one time the entire 10 years y'all have been friends? you're holding on to the fact they might want you for that one thing. Like, come on, you're pulling at straws. That's what pulling at straws. Aries, Leo, and Sag. The first question, what are your challenges and blockages at this time? Wow. Okay. Challenges and blockages. Okay. I have the Servant, right? I have the Young Woman, right? And then I have the Lover. And immediately what I get is that there's a lover that is in between a decision. I don't want to call someone a servant. That's kind of rude. But I do feel like there's someone who... Bottom of the deck is the enemy. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Excuse my language. The enemy, thought, love, messenger, joyfulness, letter, room, gift. Lord. I have to be honest. I think that you are connected to... You are in between two decisions, two people. Okay? One, I feel like you look at that person as maybe possibly less than another. Okay, let me say it that way. And we could be talking about someone who makes $1 million a year and someone makes $10 million a year. One that makes less than another, or one that is less, quote unquote, less than another. And the reason why I put money into it is because we have the Servant and the Young Woman. The Young Woman looks like someone who owns a mansion, who has a lot of money, has a lot of wealth. But then the Servant is someone who is serving, right? She's someone who's still a worker bee. So maybe you have someone who gets money, has a lot of money, maybe also could be a widower or something to that nature, or came into money so they could be heiress to something or to someone. But I have to be honest. Okay, wow, the fact that I set these up this way, and the Lover is looking towards the Servant. I also have this understanding of like a Cinderella story also with this Servant energy. It's almost like you want to bestow something upon this person possibly. But I think the situation is there is a young woman also. So I don't know. There's also this enemy, thought, and love. Behind that is messenger, joyfulness, and then a letter. So there's definitely communication, or at least someone has been maybe giving you communication. And it could have been from an enemy, someone who doesn't want you to fall in love. This young woman could be your enemy, telling you that they're your choice, or that they're the person that you need to be with. Or there is a younger person that's possibly giving you advice about this Servant energy. You get what I'm saying? It's not good for you to be with people who are less than you, or out of your tax bracket, or, you know, whatever that may mean. This person they seem I just got homely. They seem homely. Moving on. Current situation, Spirit. What is the current situation, Aries, Leo, and Sag? Current situation. We have the Soldier. And then we have the Fortune. 808 when I looked up just now. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Sweetheart. Yeah, like I said, I feel this Cinderella story energy with this Servant. I don't know if that's something that you want. Yeah, the Sweetheart, the Pleasure Seeker, falseness with Milady, and the Lord. Gift in the room. Are you going to be... Okay, I got to be honest. Okay, I'm getting two things. One of you may have come into money, or came into money young. Okay? You came into money young. And that money may have come from a mother or a matriarch. And that then maybe turns you from the Soldier to the Lord. Because you see this Lover and this Lord, I'm not sure, well, yeah, these cards are so tiny. The Lover and the Lord look like the same person. So did you come into money being connected to someone, right? But maybe, I don't know, maybe you started dating someone who also was very privileged and has a lot of money as well, but yet you want to be connected to someone else. I don't know. This is wacky. Take it as either your story or your person's story. This is a little wacky. Self-energy check. What is the current energy check? Faithfulness. Faithfulness. And at the bottom of the deck, we have frivolity. So being frivolous with your money, sorrow, thief, priest, haughtiness, and foe. Yeah, I gotta be... What happened here? You were faithful to someone who gave you a lot of fortune, right? That you maybe, okay, did you take the, okay, I got a feeling that you came into some money. Maybe you are the Cinderella story. You came into money, right? And you were faithful to someone, but were you frivolous with your money? And now you're having now you're in sorrow? Ooh, child, I don't know what's, I feel like I need to do a whole other reading. Yeah, there's a letter here with the size. Did you get a, oh, gosh. I don't know. We're going to have to get some tarot down soon. And what is the advice from Spirit? Room. Room, and at the bottom of the deck is that sweetheart. Is the servant the sweetheart that you want a reunion with? Are you sitting in a lonely room now? Let's clarify this. This is going to be a quick reading because I don't even know what's going on here. I got to be honest. Seems a little all over the place. I think there's a whole backstory, but I don't think you want the backstory to be exposed. I think you just probably, at the most, just let them know I was with someone else for a period of time, and now I really fell in love with them. I'm still faithful to them. I still want them to fill my room. I want to share my fortune and my good wealth or something like that with them. Get some clarity. The challenges and blockages. What is this here, Spirit? Give us one card to start. Challenges and blockages. Thank you. The disruption. Okay, a tower happened. All right. We know that something happened. What happened? That's my question. What happened? What is this? Go further into the Spirit. The challenges and the blockages. What's going on here, Spirit? One more card here, Spirit. Partnerships and alliances. And the emotional loss. Bottom of the deck is the waiting game. With the recognition and the word discontent and boredom. I have to admit, I think that you probably did partner up with the young woman, but that's not who you wanted to partner up with. You left the servant energy waiting. One more card. Okay. Wow, temptation, the devil. I can't make it any clearer. You were tempted by something or someone who, fulfillment of wishes, talks about the 9 of Cups. Someone who probably had a lot of wealth, or you thought had a lot of wealth, right? So then you decide to leave your 2 of Cups out. Yeah, you didn't stand your ground, or you want to stand your ground for your Empress. So you're not saying anything to this young woman. Right? But I feel like it's going to come out anyways. Or you've recently said something. You're trying to figure out how to say something. Because the messenger and the letter card kept coming up at the bottom of the deck. You want to communicate to the young woman that you want to bring this situation to a close. Right? Because there's this servant energy, right? Or at least maybe this person, maybe your young woman that you're entertaining now, looks at the other woman as less than. As a servant. This would be a servant. If she was at my house, she'd be a servant or something like that. But I got to be honest, I think the temptation brought you to a tower to understanding that maybe you might not get this person again. Whatever it was, maybe, or just the fact that, wow, damn, I really love them. And then your world came crashing down because maybe you've gone too far partnering up with this other person. Moving on. Current situation, Spirit. Okay, thank you. They said shuffle the deck. Current situation. Current situation. Clarify the soldier and the fortune, Spirit. Clarify the soldier and the fortune. Thank you. What did I say? You want to give this fortune to this Empress. It's almost like you want to give this Empress this 1444 when I just looked up. Like you want to give her this Cinderella story situation. Bottom of the deck was the moon, right? The shadow card, the moon. You don't want this to be revealed. sacrifice, the Hangman. So in this deck, it says sacrifice, and this is also 33. You have 333 on the board now. I do feel like there is a sacrificing of someone, of something, a connection to old people. You may also be sacrificing a fortune as well, to have to come to this person. But I do think crown chakra, you are seeing exactly. The sacrifice is the Hangman card, which talks about, you need to use your higher self and your intuition, your crown chakra, right? To make the wise decisions. Behind that is the wisdom and the truth, right? Behind that is the throat. So exactly. Use your crown chakra and your wisdom, your intuition, your discernment about who you really want to give that. Because you want to give that truth, but you want to give, this is also talks about like the balance, to be able to give, I believe this is the judgment card, or justice card, sorry. To be able to have that equal give and take, you want to speak up about the heartache that you have. You're in mental conflict, that your passion is ignited for this person again, for this Empress. That's your current situation. That may be the reason why you have a tower moment right now, because it's like, damn, that was my person, or that's the person who loved me unconditionally, or that's where I should have been all this time. I wasn't trying to make this about love, so if this fits as far as you went to a new job and that new job had a whole lot of money and a whole lot of this, that, and the third, but now you're looking at the old or something else like, damn, I should have did that. I kind of tripped myself up being tempted by just the money. It could be that as well. One more card here, Spirit. Right. Financial matters, financial and material changes. So again, for those who this resonates more with your career and your business, leave the story there. But for those that it's more of a love situation, you definitely went towards someone who I feel like had maybe more money, but then that left you, but they don't have the emotions, or they don't have, like, they're not giving you the love, I don't know why I just heard coddling. Somebody said, so you might be someone who likes to cuddle, you like to be babied at times, you like to feel like, I don't want to, throat chakra, I don't want to say that you want to be mothered, but it's almost like this person has this unconditional motherly nature about them that you miss, even though you're with someone who has a lot of money, and that, or abundance. I'll call it abundance, because that person may just have like a really nice house, a really nice car, gets a couple dollars, you know what I mean? They may not be like, ridiculously 1 million, 2 million, $10 billion wealthy, but they got it, you know what I mean? They got it to spend, type of thing. Frivolous on a level. Self-energy check is faithfulness. So what is this? Passion ignited, right? There goes that passion ignited again. That was at the bottom of the deck. I do think that either your passion has ignited. Again, I think this tower moment is more like an epiphany that you had that then struck this new passion, or for you to, it's almost like you thought maybe, you know how people say, oh, the furnace is on downstairs or something like that. It's almost like this person turned your furnace back on. Like a level of passion and attraction. Like it turned it back on for you, whatever that means. Clarify this further, Aries, Leo, and Sag, Spirit. Intuition. I think I gotta be honest. Under the faithfulness card, I just feel like this, okay, because they just gave me a whole scene. I feel like this dog was running. Like, let's say this dog is a city dog. And it was running. It was chasing, I don't know, a damn squirrel. Let's just say it was chasing a squirrel. And it chased, and then it finally stopped and turned around and looked and noticed just how far it went. But it's like, but I'm a faithful dog. I don't do, it's like, I'm almost hearing like, but I don't do stuff like this. Like, and I love this person, or I love this thing, or I love this group, or I love this job, or I love this business. I don't know why. They don't have to get you. I'm sorry. Spirit, you don't have to give me all those different storylines. I really don't need them. Sorry. I have to be honest. I think when you looked around and you turned and you noticed the situation that you had placed yourself in, you had a tower moment. Because you noticed how far from, not just that person, but how far from being true to yourself. If that resonates, wonderful. If not, leave it there. But I have to be honest. I think some of the fire signs are looking at themselves and wondering, how did I even allow myself to become so disconnected from who I am? I'm a faithful. I don't act like this. I shouldn't be doing this or doing that, or I was raised better, or something like that. Intuitively, you know that this isn't who you are. It's like I should have been using better judgment the whole time. Like, that's what I'm hearing. I should have been using shit. Better judgment. I think all the threes are now out here, are they not? Goodness. Yeah, that would be all the threes. 33, 33. We have recognition and reward. We have rejoice and celebration. Oh, then we have the conflict and defeat. Oh, I got it. Yeah, foundations and achievements. You thought you found your foundation in it. You thought you found maybe home. Maybe you thought you found the person that was going to give you the love and the life that you always wanted. They were going to recognize you as the strong man or woman that you are, that you were going to have good times, high times, family, friends, parties. Maybe this person is also this young woman. Maybe she's also someone who's in the limelight, so she may be at really big parties, celebrities, things of that nature. And I think it really took you so far from yourself. I gotta be honest. Now you're in this conflict and defeat mindset, because I think you now notice that either this person, this young woman, is all false, or she's not who she claimed to be. She likes to have multiple parties, or let's take it to the business route. This business, they're deep in the hole, a lot deeper than they even told you. Their projects are all out of control. You know, they're paying a lot of money because their operations is a hot mess. And they know they have toxic people, but the toxic people at least kind of keep the work going. And everyone's now feeling like they're, the world is on their shoulders to keep this fortune, keep this front up, to keep these people still paying us the money. But it's like, damn, I should have just stayed faithful to the situation that had been paying me consistently. You know what I mean? And their projects were coming. I could see 5 years down the line the business wasn't going to have no issues. Now I'm in this hellhole, of situations because I decided to be here. Take it as it resonates. But again, the foundations and achievement, right? Moving on. You have to, exactly, behind, either you know that you're going to move on, or slow down. Either you've planned your move on, meaning you already started looking for other jobs, you already been interviewing, you already kind of have a plan of what's getting ready to happen. On the love side, you already know that you want to leave this person. You already know that this is not the family foundation, family, her morals and values in my family. So if this person, lifestyle, or person just doesn't appear to be the one that you would want to bear your kids with or something like that, yeah, one or the other. But I'm just feeling like either you are already planning to move on, or you're in that mindset that it's time to move on. Okay. All right, and then we'll get to the advice from Spirit is the room. The room looks, it's empty. There's only one chair here. It makes me feel like this is a single person's home. I will say that much. It doesn't look like a family room, if that makes any sense. So, advice from Spirit. What is the room? Clarify that for us. Divine Source, Holy Spirit. Clarify this for us. What is the room? Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so again, I feel like maybe in a situation where you may have partnered up with someone, you may have moved in with someone. I do feel like there's this, I want to move. Yeah, firm foundation at the bottom of the deck with the truth behind that. Oh, wow, the truth, and then deceptions and lies. So, oh, firm foundation, truth, awareness, deception, and lies. I guess the truth is coming out that you were already quite aware, or somebody's becoming aware of the deception. They know that somebody's lying about something because they've been left waiting. The accelerated motion, nothing ever moved. So spiritually, somebody went inside to find the truth, and they're making better decisions for themselves. So somebody didn't tell someone the truth, or someone was waiting for the truth, or someone knows that there's some falsehood. And they know that there's some falsehood behind an offer. Because they've been waiting when it should have been moving forward. So now there's this advice from Spirit, which is, again, the room, which I said, again, I felt like somebody was together, but the advice here is giving me very single person. I'm not going to say man or woman, but single person energy. By the way, I want to point out again, all of the threes are down here. 3, 3, 3, 3. 1 and 2 is 3. 1 and 2 is 3. Well, we can leave that 1, 2, 3, but 3, 3, 3, 3, and then we have 12, which is another 3, and then we have 5, 5, 5. You have 33, 33, and 5, 5, 5. And 5, 6, 7. Clarify this further for us, Spirit. Clarify this further. What is the room? What is your advice for Aries, Leo, and Sag, Spirit? Wisdom. Wow, you got to use your intuition. You got to use your wisdom. You got to use 5, 5, 5, 5, 3, 3, 3, 3. You've already, like, Spirit is the threes. God, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Like, you are being so divinely led about these changes. 5, 5, the 5 talks about changes. 3 at the bottom of the deck with the universe 21, which is the 3. Again, God is trying to show you how to change your world, how to get out of this situation. Changes sometimes can be difficult, right? Oh my gosh. Choose wisely at the bottom of the deck is the solitude. Again, talks about wisdom. Patience and planning. Crown chakra. Get out of your head. Wow, the sacral chakra next to the harmony card, that's the masculine energy. Next to the lovers who needs to use their spiritual strength. And then you got power. Because you're suffering in silence, not moving forward. You're keeping someone waiting in the balance. You want victory and success with someone. But I don't know what lies you're telling people to keep some type of material or spiritual harvest going on in your life. Maybe you're pretending that this sweetheart, because that's who's at the bottom of the deck. Maybe you're pretending that 2626 when I looked up, which is 88. You know, the sweetheart with the pleasure seeker and the letter and the sigh with the yeah, you're melancholy. You're sighing. You want reunion and love behind that. You want to reunite with somebody or an old job or something to that nature. Okay, so let's just move on. Sorry, y'all. I just got to move on. Let's get some affirmations down about this situation. How can you help the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius with this situation, Spirit? How can you help them further? Thank you in advance. How can you help them with this situation? Give them insight and intuition on what to do when it comes to this situation, whether it be in business or in love, or I should say in personal life and business or in love. Because those are the two storylines I got. May I have 2 cards, please, Spirit? 2 cards. Thank you. One more. Wow, see? Yeah, it's time to let go of somebody or something. I gotta be honest, I feel it very strongly. 5 talks about changes, but sometimes when you talk about the 5 of Pentacles, it's as if someone was left behind or out in the cold or, you know what I mean? All right, bottom of the... What? Oh my gosh. I want to say y'all just got this recently in the love reading, the grief card, right? Wow, you're going through something. My heart goes out to you. Tears are what happen when the ice in the heart melts. So yeah, you're being thawed out. And I also feel like some of you are being woken up. You know, in the 5D, if you know what that means. If not, leave it alone. And then we have the loss. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. And grounded. Many of the most evolved beings on earth are regular folks living with joy, dignity, and courage. So I don't know if you feel like you're just a regular person and this other person, I don't know. I'm going to be honest, because part of what I'm feeling is that other people are imposing on you that this old job or old person isn't enough. Or whatever, like overlook them, leave them alone, keep going on with what I got going on, right? Some of you are taking an introspection and looking at where you're headed and the things that you thought you were getting ready to get into. It don't feel loving and accepting and this and that. I feel like it's good times, high times, expensive times, but it's not anything of substance. Then you look over here and you're like, wow, this is something of substance, but where's my good times, high times? Like, that's how I feel. And it's almost like, okay, but this one leads to like a healthy lifestyle, and it's like something where it's like, I don't know if it's a fairy tale. That's a fairy tale. Like, I keep feeling like that's a fairy tale. Like, how can I can't, no. I'm going to go over here with what I know. The chaos and the conflict is what somebody just said. I'm going to go along with the grain of the chaos and the conflict. So it's like growing up in an abusive home, and then you end up being an abuser. But it's because that's what, I can't not follow the footsteps. It's like, what are we talking about? I don't know. Take what resonates. We're going to go ahead and get you some angel guidance, and then I'm going to close out this reading because this was kind of all over the place. I have to be very honest. I do feel like somebody doesn't want some information to be out here. It's also another reason why you're getting synchronicities in the manner that you are getting. 3s and 5s are all over you. There's also 8s, because I think I seen 888 and 444 or something to that nature as well. So again, take what resonates, but you're definitely being highly guided to make the right decisions, okay? Because you are in the wave. You are in the middle of a wave of change. Do you understand? 3s, all 4 3s and all 4 5s are out here. 2 cards. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. I said 2. They get. I promise I'm going to do a video where I just explain that it's not me telling anyone what to do. It's me literally giving you what God is trying to tell you. And this right here just confirms. The bottom of the deck is, I'm sorry, it's so bright. Let your past go. Like I said, this past could be a community of people. It could be a lover. It could be a business. It could be a way of thinking, a way of living, whatever. All right? The burden of carting your past around has made you weary. Dear one, it's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and it's now gone. So it's like you don't even want whatever this is still trying to keep you on this path, okay? You also got time to go. I don't think God or Spirit can be any clearer. It's time to go. The sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with the avenues in your life. See the beauty within each sunset in your life, and know that the sun will always rise again tomorrow. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning, and we are with you through each phase and cycle. You have law of attraction. There we go. Law of attraction. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony at your request. We gladly attune your energies